Hello Capricorn, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I warmly welcome you here. Either way, I ask that you please click like, share, and subscribe. It's a great way for us to exchange energies. It also helps with YouTube's algorithm. That means more individuals will be able to see the readings that I post. So if you can take a second to do that now, I will appreciate it very, very much. Capricorn, today is Friday, July 12th, 2024, and this is a general reading for you for the month of July. I have not set any intentions with this reading. My goal today is to draw 3 cards from the Divine Goddess Oracle deck and then to clarify those messages for you utilizing 2 decks of tarot. As always, please remember this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's possible that a message may come through today that doesn't fully resonate with you. And if that's the case, it's quite all right. It just means it's meant for another Capricorn watching. So take what fits and leave the rest. Never force a tarot reading to fit into your current life if it's not aligning with your journey at this time. With all that said, Capricorn, let's try to hop on your timeline now and see what additional messages we have for July 2024. Tapping into the Capricorn collective, what else would you like them to know during the July 2024 for the Capricorn collective? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. First card out we have is communicate. Receiving and expressing the truth with others, but also with yourself. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. This is further clarified by the Lovers. So yes, you could very well have an individual in your life who you have a passionate connection with, a romantic connection with, and that they're an individual that you believe you have shared vision and shared values with. Tell me more about this communication to the Lovers. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Your last card is declutter, letting go of old items and creating a new sacred space for yourself. Bottom of the deck, we have creativity. Have fun and express yourself in new ways. So, Capricorn, and we'll see what Tarot has, but right from the start here, the vibe that I'm getting, the messages I'm receiving is that you need to declutter some of the maybe habits you have in your relationship. For some of you, you are not communicating well enough with your partner. For others of you, where if you are single, you may have had communication issues in the past with romantic love interests. And so this is almost like a preparation for you that you do have a divine counterpart coming your way, or a soulmate coming your way. And it's time for you to declutter your life, not just in terms of your home, right, and your possessions, but decluttering your minds and letting go of maybe the old ways that you do things, or the old way that you communicate in order to have a healthier relationship. Tell me more about communicate here for the Capricorn collective. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Communicate is clarified by the 4 of Pentacles. Why the 4 of Pentacles? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Further clarified by the 6 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Pentacles to Justice, to the Chariot, to the 8 of Cups. You are an earth sign, and earth signs can be a bit stubborn. Capricorn, you are a little bit stubborn in the way that you communicate your wants, your needs, your desires, not just in terms of your romantic partner, but with other people. You very well could be an individual who is really stuck in a way of doing something or communicating to people. Again, your wants, needs, desires, whatever they may be. This could be in your professional career life, could also be in your romantic or love life. So I want you to take it how it resonates. It'll be different for each of you. But some of you are really stuck doing something a certain way, and it's really blocking creativity. For others of you, it's blocking love, or blocking your ability to even be more intimate or more passionate with your counterpart. So it's time to let go, is what I just heard. Like, let go, declutter the way that you communicate in all of your relationships. Time to reformat it. 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, a 7 of Pentacles. This is like holding on to low energy. And I'll tell you exactly what I mean here. So the Hierophant card is someone who's deeply rooted in their beliefs. This is someone whose beliefs are cemented in concrete. They're unshakable. 4 of Pentacles is someone who's holding firm to those beliefs now. So we see you here being very deeply rooted. In terms of communication, you sometimes don't give everyone the full story. You give someone 3 of Pentacles, you give someone else 2 of Pentacles. No one is actually receiving the full 6 of Pentacles. So like all of the information that you have. So you might find yourself struggling. You may have found yourself struggling in your connections, whether they're in your professional, personal, or romantic life, because you almost want to assume that people know what you're thinking or what you need, or something like that, and they don't. You're holding on to a very stubborn way of communicating, not completely expressing yourself, and just expecting that those around you know what you're thinking. And they don't. they don't. And so this is a block for you. This is a challenge for you. So 7 of Pentacles is, is the juice worth the squeeze card. And I think a lot of you look at communication that way. Do I really need to tell them everything? Do I really need to? Yes, you do. If you want to have healthy relationships in your professional, personal, romantic life, then yes, you need to learn how to communicate the truth, not just receive it from people, but also express it. So I feel like this is a time for you, Capricorn, this message, and again, take it how it resonates to you, of the divine saying it's time for Capricorn to revamp the way they communicate with others. Tell me more about the Lovers card here. Some of you have a block in love, whether you're single and you're unable to find someone new. It could be because you are clashing. You might be being paired up or matched with people, right? If you're on different dating sites, let's say, and you're being matched, you're swiping left, swiping right, whatever you kids do these days. Or maybe you're actually going out into the world and going to events and bars, or again, whatever you do these days to meet someone. But I feel that you, yes, you may be being matched with people, but everything kind of falls apart at some point, and it's falling apart because maybe you're not communicating your wants and needs and desires. Maybe you're trying to come across as something you're not, trying to portray yourself one way, hiding really who you are or what you want or need out of a relationship. But that's not really a very stable or grounded way to start a new relationship, right? You're both kind of going in blind, and you're putting a double blindfold on your person because they really don't know what you want because you're not communicating it. So that's one example. For others of you where you are already in a romantic connection, you could feel that it's a bit stagnant or it's a bit stale. And that very well could be because you're not completely telling your partner what you want or what you need. You may assume that after all this time or all these years, they should just know. But they don't know. They're not inside of you, and people's wants and needs change over the years. So I feel like this is a call for many of you, especially in respect to love, to learn how to communicate what you desire out of a relationship, and particularly out of a partner or your partner. And for others of you where you want to take this and apply this to your professional or professional life, or your other relationships, friends, etc., acquaintances, yeah, you're going to need to let go of the way you communicate. It's great to say, I want everyone to tell me the truth and to tell me what's going on. And I want to know what's going on in my department at work, and, or, what my friend group is doing. But just as we like to receive the truth, people like to receive the truth from us. And that means being vulnerable. And that's not something that earth signs really like doing. But you're going to have to let your guard down if you want, right? But you don't have to do anything. You have the divine gift of free will. But if you want more prosperous relationships, in your professional, personal, romantic life, then you need to become a little bit more vulnerable, and revamp the way you communicate. Tell me more about the Lovers here. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. This is clarified by the 5 of Pentacles, which was at the bottom of the deck before. Tell me why the 5 of Pentacles. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. 5 of Pentacles, clarified by 10 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the 7 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Devil, to the Death card, to the 2 of Pentacles. Now, your major arcana card is the Devil, so that's nothing to worry about. But I feel like you need to revamp yourself. Death to Capricorn, and I don't mean that literally. I mean that figuratively, like death to the way you used to. You used to communicate. So in order to have healthier, prosperous, more relationships in the future, so you're not feeling like you're always out in the cold, or nobody wants you, or you don't know what's going on with your partner, or they don't know what's going on with you. In order to go from 5 of Pentacles in a relationship to 10 of Pentacles, which is complete and total abundance, you need to take control. Emperor here, take control and restore stability to your connections. And the best and fastest way you can do that is to revamp the way you communicate. Tell me about this declutter here for the Capricorn collective. Decluttering. One more shuffle here, please, Anne. Thank you. Declutter, clarified by the Chariot, the Empress. We now have divine counterparts here, Emperor to Empress, the 2 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, I have the Lovers, the World card, and the Queen of Wands. And the Hangman. I'm going to take the Ace of Pentacles as well, and the Sun card. What the hell? So Capricorn, couple of quick messages for you. If you are single and you're sitting there wondering why you can't meet your divine counterpart, they are there waiting for you. They're there waiting for you. What you need to do is resolve within yourself your wants and needs. Perhaps you first need to identify what they are. And if you can identify what they are, then you need to revamp the way you communicate those wants and needs. Once you start doing that, your divine countermate appears. In order to be a divine countermate, or to find your divine countermate, whether you are divine masculine or divine feminine, you need to be well balanced. The Emperor is someone who embodies the best qualities of all 4 kings, and the Empress is an individual who embodies the best qualities of all 4 queens. And that, though, you know, that one of those queens and one of those kings is and he's right here at the bottom of the deck, son of a bee, the King of Swords. Swords are communication. So in order for you to step into the role of Emperor, Empress, one of the key traits you need is the ability to effectively communicate what you want, what you need. Effectively communicate the truth, your truth, to be clear thinking. And I don't want to say to be non-emotional, but to be able to stick to the facts. So for those of you who are single and you're wondering, where's my person? That's the delay. In order for your divine masculine to appear, or your divine feminine, you need to be the divine counterpart to them. And for a lot of you, that is something you are lacking at this time in terms of being able to communicate what you truly desire in a partner. So I would say to work on your communication skills. Change the way that you do things. For those of you who are single, you're going to start noticing results very quickly. This individual appears in your life almost instantaneously. The Chariot card is the fastest card in the deck. And before you know it, it's like Lovers, World card, Queen of Wands, Hangman, Ace of Pentacles, and the Sun. I mean, this is something that literally can manifest itself by Leo season, and we're only a couple of weeks away from Leo season. So it's literally just changing a mindset and finding a better or new way to effectively communicate, really coming into that King of Swords, even though you are an earth sign, but embodying the best qualities of a King or Queen of Swords is what kind of brings this manifestation to fruition. For others of you where you're already in a love connection, it could have grown very stale and stagnant over the years. 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. What you really want your long-term relationship to be is the 10 of Pentacles. But conversation has run a bit dry. You're not effectively communicating what it is you desire. It's time for you to do that. And that's going to require you to change your mindset and your communication skills. What you need to let go of, declutter the way you used to do things. Once you do that, you will see a renewal in your long-term relationship, a better balance between your partner and yourself. This is actually a very beautiful reading. I mean, it does talk about having fun and finding new ways to express yourself, and that will either bring in your love of your life, or it's going to improve the relationship you currently have with the love of your life. And again, you can apply this to your professional and other personal relationships as well. Where are we going with this for the Capricorn collective? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Final messages for you from Spirit. Wheel of Fortune, it's in your hands. 5 of Swords, there we go with more communication. The Star card, the 8 of Swords, and Temperance. There you go. Eight of Cups. You have to walk away from an old way of communicating and doing stuff. Sometimes, and this is just for some of you, sometimes when you speak to others, you maybe the way you say things comes across as a bit argumentative. Five of Swords. So whether you are masculine or feminine, I think the lesson here, if you want to take it, right, if you're ready for the lesson, is to soften your words here with this Star card. Because the Star card, it talks about hope and healing, but it's also a soft card. It's an Aquarian card. So I want to say that, and it's an air card. So you're going to have to bring better communication. If you're able to do that, you will have very balanced relations across the board in your professional, personal, or romantic life. But for some of you, this requires walking away from a habit or a skill set, a communicating skill set that you've had for many, many years. It's not an easy change to make. But if you can bring love to your words, I mean, look at this beautifulness that awaits you. And there you go with the Magician. So it's really just softening your words and learning to better communicate. That's the message for you this month. That's your mission if you're prepared to take it, Capricorn. But I mean, this whole Emperor to the Empress thing is just beautiful. It's a fairy tale relationship, and some of you already have that. It just, like I said, has grown a little stale and stagnant. And a lot of it is, and it's no fault of your own, but we end up in these relationships for the rest of our lives, let's say, or 20 plus years. We get so comfortable with that person. We get so comfortable with them being there, and we get so comfortable with knowing that they're never going to leave, that sometimes we don't speak to them as nicely as we should. So this message is really about softening your heart and softening your tone, not only expecting the truth from others, but learning how to communicate your truth to others as well, and really bringing balance into your connections by doing that. So I love this message for you, Capricorn. This is your message for July 2024. If you like this message and it resonated with you, or you found it fun or entertaining, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.